Alright, in this video, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos showing you how to put more thread from one spool to another on a sewing machine. But they use home-built, smaller ones. This is kind of mid-grade commercial. And I have a spool of thread in this color pink. And this one was completely out. So I made a jig with my drill. I got it in reverse setting. And I used one of my sewing machine portions of it to be able to thread it up so it goes this way. And I just hold pressure on it right here, so there's tension. You can kind of see the tension on it. And I just kind of walk it through with my hand and wind up the thread. I've already wound up pretty much a lot of it, so I can go pretty much any speed I want here. Whoops, I just cut the thread. But this is really good because now I've got my own home-built jig that I made specifically, and I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute, for winding up your thread just using a drill and a neat little sewing contraption here. So what I did is I just took a drill bit and I sized it so that it would just be snug inside this little hole. But you don't actually want to drill the hole out, so you just want something snug so it'll kind of hold it and spin it. And then I got this piece of foam, just a little piece of foam right here that I used, and I kind of cut this foam out here, and I made a little circle, and I punched a hole out of it so that it would expand and hold the bottom of this while it was in there. And it did a really good job to keep it steady. So now I've got plenty of pink thread for my other head because I've got a 6-head machine here. So how do I get more thread on a commercial grade machine when the other 5 are full and then one of them is out? So what do? Wait for my other thread to come in and I'm down an entire head, so I'm down a production job? I don't want to do that. So I came up with this jig right here. It doesn't quite work the same as like a home unit, because home units use a sewing machine and they use that little bobbin thing on the top of the sewing machine, you know what I mean? So I found all those videos, but this video shows you basically to be creative and how to do it if you're in a commercial setting and you want to wind a bobbin that has unique sizes here, and you can't just glue or tape a bobbin holder like this is what you would use on a home machine. Put this on the bobbin, refill, stick this on top of that, and then spin it around that way. That's one way to do it, but I was like, well, I need to find a way to mount this bobbin inside here, create a contraption or a backing, and then glue it and try and get to the sewing machine. But I found this worked pretty good. So a drill bit, a drill, and just some kind of way to hold the tension on the string, and then you can wind up a whole new spool of thread. Pretty cool, right? Thanks for watching.